Hollywood stars, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have this very gorgeous look inspired by Aladdin. I have a lot of like red, obviously, a lot of purples. I just love this whole look, the way it came out. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. And as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's Low Hollywood time. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my face, and I'm going to be using the Milk makeup primer. I don't have it, I just have a little sample of it, which I've been using, and I've been loving this. Like, it leaves my skin so smooth, but it's basically like the green jelly one, and it works so good. So that's what I'm going to be using for primer today. I'm actually pretty much almost out, but I really like it. The lighting looks good today too. So basically I changed my settings of my camera, and I feel like that made a difference, but also I feel like it depends when like the sun's out and it's daytime. Like right now, let me check the time. Right now it's 12:13 in the afternoon, so like noon. And I have like a big window here, and it gives off so much light right now, so I feel like that makes a big difference too. For foundation, I am going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear one more time. I did use this in my last video, and I've honestly been loving this foundation. This is in the shade 1W2. So I'm just going to take a beauty blender and start applying this all over the skin. I love the coverage it gives. Okay, so for concealer, we're using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Sand. I feel like I'm literally like recreating the same steps from my last video, but I just really love these products lately, so that's what we're gonna be using. So I'm just gonna do this right underneath the eyes, a little bit on the sides of the nose, down the bridge, and on the Cupid's bow. And then you already know I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake. I absolutely love this. This is just going to set our concealer for under the eyes, and I always like to just push the product in. I'm so glad that my skin is going back to normal. I mean, I still have like a couple of pimples that still need to go away, but it's so much better than how it used to be. I literally, like, it's like weird, but like I wrote it in the calendar. I broke out like the 5th of May, and today is the 17th. So I've had this acne problem for literally like 10 days. Yeah, like 12, actually 12 days. So that's a long time. That's almost 2 weeks, but it's definitely better than how it used to. So I'm so glad about that. There's like a product that I really like that I feel like definitely helps the acne kind of like tone down a little bit, because, well, that's a whole separate video, but let me know down in the comments if you want me to do like an acne like treatment and things like that, like a info about my skin type of video, and like what products I like to use for my acne. So yeah, let me know down in the comments down below. I'm going to be using the Bisou powder for the rest of the skin. Going to bronze with our Hoola by Benefit. This is going to be like bronzing slash contouring. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my brows off camera, and I also primed my eyelids, and I used the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I use this all the time. So I kind of want to do like an Aladdin inspired makeup, like purples, pinks. I kind of did a look like that yesterday where I was kind of inspired by Aladdin, but it was more of a brighter look, and today I want to do more of a toned down, neutralish sort of look, still incorporating those tones. So I'm going to be using the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. This is such a cute palette that I literally just had it in my collection and I like forgot about it, and then I was like, oh my god, like I need to use it. So this is what it looks like. I really hope you guys got this palette. I'm sure a lot of you did, but it's not available anymore. Like I tried looking at it the other day for a gift and it's like not available. So mind blowing, but let's get started. So I'm taking a really nice fluffy brush. This one is by Smashbox and this one is just the shadow blending brush. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. It's like a very pretty baby pink neutral shade. So we're just going to be applying this all over the crease, and then you guys know that I actually like to bring up my colors pretty high up, almost touching the brow bone but not quite. Ooh, this pink is actually super pigmented. Oh my god, I forgot how pigmented this palette is. So yeah, I mean it's still kind of neutral, you know, but definitely pigmented. So I'm just gonna do the other side. Yeah, I feel like I just went hella like ham on this side, and this is how it's supposed to look. But it will work out. Okay, so I'm just adding more product that way I can match this side. So I'm just blending away. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this deeper pink purpley shade, so it's right next to that one. And we're just gonna start to deepen up the crease. Okay, so I have a flat brush here now. So I'm gonna take this shimmery shade right over here and we are gonna be applying this to the lid. So right in here. And then don't worry too much about the blending because we're gonna do that right after this. So because this is a shimmery shade, I am gonna try to sort of carve out like a little crease just so it looks a little more defined. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm gonna go into this purpley shade right here. It's like a very purple, like gray color, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna take that in my flat brush and I'm just gonna place this right next to that first shimmer shade that we put on the lid. So focusing it more in the center and the outer part of the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this darker purple shade and I'm also gonna dig into this sort of grayish color right here, so a little bit of both. So just like so. And I'm really going to deepen this up right here. And then I'm also going to add some right in here to this outer lid area just to connect everything, making sure nothing looks out of place. So I am going to sort of dust my brush off in a little towel so that there's no product, and then we're going to blend out the edges on top. So with your clean brush, you're just going to go over everything and make sure there are no harsh lines. Especially like this area right here. Once again, taking that flat brush, I'm gonna go actually into this highlighter shade right here. I don't know if you guys can see because it looks kind of bright, but it's like a very pretty, like iridescent purplish pink shade. And I'm just gonna be applying this up here to the brow bone. So I'm first just applying it and then we'll blend it out. I'm also going to apply some of that shade right into the inner corners. And then, oh my god, that's so pigmented. Okay, and then you know that I like to kind of drag it up here. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Just kind of blend it everywhere. With the clean fluffy brush, I'm gonna just make sure everything's nice and blended out, especially up here. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit more of that highlighting shade and just kind of really focus it right into this inner duct. Is that what it's called? Like inner duct or eye duct? Yeah, eye duct. So just focusing it there. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take my black infallible liner. This is just an eyeliner and it's just black. If it's focused, but that's what it is. And we're just gonna be applying this to the waterline. I'm gonna take my pointer brush and I'm gonna dig into this pink shade, pink purple shade, and we're just gonna smoke out the lower lash line. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm gonna dig into that like grayish brown shade and just really focus it right underneath that black liner. Because I want this to look very smoky. Be careful with the fallout. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into that fluffy brush. It has no product, but I am gonna dig it into that highlighting shade, like that iridescent purple shade that we used earlier. And I'm gonna just start to add this right underneath here, just so that everything can look nice and blended together and it looks nice and cohesive. So just like that. So for this look, I really want to use a eyeliner, liquid liner, so I can like line the top and do kind of like a wing. So I will do that and I will be right back. Okay, so this is how the eyes look. I did add the eyeliner and then I kind of like dragged it a little bit inwards. That way it kind of gives me like a really cute cat eye. And then I added some mascara, and then I'm going to start with the blush and the highlight, and then we'll add lashes later. So I'm going to be using the Sigma Cor de Rosa. It's a really pretty like peachy shade. So we're just going to be adding this all over. And I like to add a lot of blush. So for highlight, I'm going to be using this one by MAC. This is the Dazzle Highlighter in Dazzle Gold. I used this in my last video and I really, really liked it. So it's like a really true gold highlight. Okay, so I went ahead and I put on some lashes. These are like not that crazy, but they're super, super pretty. These are the 48s by MAC. Okay, so I want to do like a red lip, so I'm going to be using this guy right here. So this one is the Urban Decay Lip Pencil in Bad Blood. And then for the center, I'm going to be filling it in with this intense matte lip and cheek color. So it just looks like this. It's like a little lippy stick by Nude Sticks in shade Stiletto. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and spritz a little bit of my new favorite scent, which is the Cherry Blossom. So good. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Aladdin inspired makeup look, and obviously it's inspired by like the whole Aladdin aesthetic, not like literally Aladdin the character. So yeah, definitely inspired by the whole aesthetic. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!